Cranston Stadium here in Cranston, Rhode Island for what seems to be pro high school varsity soccer between the Cranston Youth Thunderbolts and the Lincoln School linked up in Providence. Hi everybody, Jim Yoon on play-by-play. Charlie Adams will be the analyst shortly, but for now he's the camera layer. Yen will be on the camera call as soon as he gets here. Kind of awkward. I believe this is varsity, but nobody's here to show up to do the scoreboard, so we're going to have to wing this all by ourselves. Yeah, just a question arising here about no scoreboard. Everyone's confused by it. Gracie Hall trying to look at the scoreboards, seeing that there's nobody there. So it looks like the referees are going to have to keep all the time on the clock, as nobody's present here beside me in the press box. Charlie Adams will join me soon, but just going to be on the clock fielding. Unless we see the referee get upstairs. Unless, yeah, just backing up. So we begin play with no time to manage here. Is the Lincoln School first with possession? Here's a toss-in. Try to go, but Cranston East responding with now trying to advance forward. Bella Dupree, the goalkeeper today. It'll be a continuously running clock until either one team scores and it'll hit 2 minutes. We apologize for the technical difficulties right there, as Maggie McDonald's the last to hit it out. Our cameraman Charlie Adams seemingly to have no control over the camera. Let's see if there's control on the toss in by Annabelle Schiller. Out of bounds. Tossing it in is Schiller again. To toss. Bumps in. The Lynx trying to control it. On it right now, Kendra Satin. Or Satin. Whistle blown. We got approximately 37:40 on the clock. Hits the bleachers. Tossing. East trying to clear it out. Lincoln School recovers. They are in the white uniforms with the green shoulder stripes. In the full green is the Thunderbolts hosting. Bolts, I believe, have yet to win a game. Maybe have won one. Moving it to the side, Maya Benitez Longo. Yeah, it falls down. To kick it deep with Annabelle Schiller again. Pass. Bolts defense playing strong here early, but dangerously in their territory for too long of a time here. Just some understandable confusion still. Here's a toss in. With it, Bianca Montero Lopez. Now finally inside Lincoln territory. And nice clear out. Bolts trying to move it the other way. Turnover goes to Cranston East. Generally Perry sets up the positioning of the ball. We've got about approximately 7 minutes played so far in the first half. Ball moving forward for Dupree to handle it securely. Pass, goes outside. And Larry Yin comes into the camera to take his or Chaz's job as he returns back to the studio here at Cranston Stadium. Alright, and so Chaz, welcome to the booth. Anything you've seen in terms of strength so far from Cranston East?
Well, it's good to be here, and East has been attacking strong, getting into the attacking zone and getting a chance at a corner kick. Early, it looks like a strong offensive day for the Bolts.
Yeah, certainly. I mean, in a match of just unknowingness with no body to be here for a scoreboard, kind of have to improvise everything. But the Fantasy Sports Network is here to try our best to provide the best possible game experience we can afford.
Got Larry's dock on the camera. This is a high quality production now.
Yes, sir. Now he knows how to track a ball, unlike Chaz Adams. Battle for between Catherine Garcia Mendez and Maya Benitez from Cranston East and Lincoln, respectively. Schiller on the toss. A little past midfield. It'll be a lob received by Cranston East. High kick. Trying to advance. Trying to move it forward and taken away by Lincoln. Deep kick. Tried to set it up, but saved by the goalkeeper.
You know, Tim, I know how there's no scoreboard operator in the booth right now, but we were almost not in the booth either. Little question of whether we were able to get in here before this game started.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sorry, could you repeat that, Chaz, for the audience? Definitely not for me.
Yeah, I mean, there's no scoreboard operator in the booth, but we almost weren't in the booth either.
Nope.
Had to do a little digging around Cranston Stadium's bowels, if you will. Came up with.
Into the tunnels of Cranston East, had to ask for press box access. Here's a corner from Lincoln. And going to be secured. Dupree directly in the area of target. #25, Lena Alawi. Trying to toss it in to 24. And that is out. Christina Carvalho gets it to Mendez. Guy on middle, but into the feet of Sadie Schiller. Carvalho gets denied off the block. And that's going to be taken away by Benitez. Benitez left side to McDonald.
Tim, we got big things coming up tomorrow in school and post school, but
Mhm.
let's just go down the list. Chronologically, we're going to start the day doing what, Tim?
The podcast, Chaz, we're recording another episode of the Thunderbolt Sports Talk.
Thunderbolt Sports Talk. Getting in a plug here rather than in Lowell, Massachusetts. Going to be talking about this game and talking about a lot of other East games that happened this week. Might not have been the best week.
That one high and off the mark as, yeah, Chaz, it wasn't the winningest of weeks, but we'll talk more about that on the podcast tomorrow. Thunderbolt Sports Talk, anywhere you watch your podcast.
Wasn't winningest or scoringest. We have 2 soccer games today that could put Cranston East on the map in the scoring department. Of course, cross country picked up a win.
At least one win. Lost to Hendricken and another school.
Was it Johnston or did they beat Johnston?
I think they might have beaten Johnson. I think they won against Johnson but lost to Hendricken and another school. And that one goes out. On the area again was Garcia Mendez and Benitez Longo. A deep toss by Schiller. We've got approximately 16 minutes played so far. We got some interference at the camera. Moving forward, left sideline.
Tim, it looks like you might have some interference on them goldfish, I'm not going to lie.
No, they can have it. Alawi. Moving and Dupree up there to secure it tightly. Dupree gets it back again.
Tim, how big has Dupree been for returning with these Thunderbolts?
I mean, it's been a rocky kind of start. I mean, they've still struggled to try and get games on the board, but it's a process, and they just gotta take time with it. Just need to find some offense, and off the crossbar. They're not gonna call it a goal.
I did not see that touch the crossbar. I
Yeah,
thought that might have gone in the
referees-
back of the net.
That's what I believe so too, but apparently the referees disagreed.
Might have to check that one out again. East just had some really good scoring opportunity inside the box, and they might have gotten home if it weren't for the ref on that.
There's certainly a question on whether might be ref ball as we're about to get halfway through, 19 minutes in right now on the Fans Only Sports Network.
The replay isn't clear enough to truly tell if it touched the crossbar. I know I didn't hear much of a crossbar sound, though.
Yeah, it's just kind of weird. It did hit the net, but yeah, I'm still not sure why they didn't call it a goal. Got a lob in.
East was doing a good job keeping the ball under control on those passes.
Left side. Guyon trying. Off the hands. Nice save. That one off to the right side.
Tim, tomorrow we're recording the podcast, but it's also the culmination of our first Spirit Week of the year. We're going to have a green out theme, I believe.
Yep, which is, I understand it's kind of the same for class color day, except the difference of we only wear green, but it's a start. You know, they're going to be a lot better. I know you have some suggestions up your sleeve, Shaz, if you want to suggest anything right now.
You know, that anything backpack day. I know last year student council had it, I believe, as one of their days, but they also had some terrible days, like Adam Sandler Day. I was not a fan.
What was wrong with Adam Sandler Day?
Was not a fan. Thought it wasn't the strongest of ideas. I'm more of a fan of Twix and Twizzler Thursday than Adam Sandler Day. But, of course, the green out's going to match up with the theme for that night's homecoming game, live on the Fans Only Sports Network.
Yep. Ball being chased down. Bring it back. Hey, Chaz, did you end up wearing the 2K generics to school?
Nope, I wore what I'm wearing right now.
Oh.
Couldn't get everything together, you know. Most of the people that I would have twinned with, they're all in the same class that happens on Mondays and Wednesdays and Fridays. So
sometimes Mondays.
Yep. Monday white, Wednesdays and Fridays. So not having that ELA class with almost everyone.
High. And to the right, a miss. Goalkeeper recovers it. And so is that hard to try and find sweatpants and some and a brown shirt?
You know, just ran out of time on the clock before I could get out to a store. I'm pretty sure I'm 0 for 3 right now on participation.
Yeah, we couldn't at least go on the TSM greens?
You know, I wore green, but only for gym, so I was wearing black the majority of the day. But I switched into a green t-shirt for gym class, so if that counts, I guess I'll take my credit.
I guess kind of 1.5 for, I mean, 1/2 for 3, I guess.
Hey, I'll take it.
Yeah, maybe class color day can try and actually make it 1.5 out of 3.
Eh, gotta check the closet, you know. If tomorrow's hoodie weather, which here it is, I might have a green hoodie. But if it's t-shirt weather, I don't know.
Looks a lot more like coat weather. Raining a lot tomorrow.
Gonna be an interesting broadcast with the camera inside if that's the case.
Yeah. Couldn't get a pass through as a defense by McDonald. High.
Looks like some breaking news that Cranston East, their trusty Iron Horse team right now in the fall sports season, girls tennis has pulled out some of the only winning of the week.
Yeah, 6-1 win as he saved by Dupree right there. There's Zora Corcoran and Kiara McGarty, Olivia Thomaselli among the singles winners. Of course, the doubles teams for Period and Means Waldorf, Hart Sigler and Shaw Marion to pick up the win. The only loss so far has been to a private school, PCD, and it was a close one too at that matter, 4-3. Passed the wall, but to the left side and out of bounds.
If you're looking to catch any tennis games for Cranston East, you can head on over to Park View Middle School. They play down there at their courts if they're at home.
Yeah, home to cross-country practices too, if you wanted to see Coach LaBanca.
Pretty good middle school too, in my personal opinion.
Yeah, you got your name on a shirt as a sign of graduation as kicked out of bounds.
Oh yeah, I do.
Yes.
How do you know that?
Somebody I won't name who was wearing it to one of my Italian classes. I just saw your name on the back of that.
Oh, well, there you go. Yep, I don't know if I've ever worn that shirt.
I'm like the Hot Ones guy.
The who?
You know, Sean, the bald guy that does Hot Ones, the wing show.
Oh, Sean Evans.
Yeah, Sean Evans. Maybe this is a hot goal right here. They're in the territory. You just gotta convert it. Goes past Bianca Montero Lopes, who tried to get it herself, but jumped the gun a little bit too early. Bella Dupree knocks it right back. Bump high. A tussle. Advancing to the front. Can they strike? Saved by Lincoln. The Lynx keep it at 0-0.
A little more on that shot. We could have seen the scoreless tie broken right there.
Of course, we have 12 minutes to go. Approximately. We think so, at least.
Tim Yeen's clock management skills will be tested.
I think it's just been a running clock for now, so I think I'm probably right most of the part. Again, the final 2 minutes are decided by the referees on when they want to end it.
Tim, I think we're just a little over a week away from the biggest games of or biggest game of the Cranston East girls soccer season. Of course, also coinciding with Cranston East boys soccer. We got the City Cup coming up next Sunday here at Stadium. Of course, City Cup, Cranston East versus Cranston West.
Yeah, we'll see me and maybe Logan Reed on the call on that one from West.
Second time seeing both of you guys in the booth. I'll be there. I'll be doing other things, probably.
Yeah, Chaz the writer back in action, maybe. Yeah, you know, we had that NHS meeting after school today, right? We got the assignment, you to read a children's book. What book are you planning to read?
I'm planning to read, I'm choosing between either Harry Potter, the Phoenix Force, or whatever the Phoenix Order. I don't know if that's out of the realm of possibility to read that one. I'm sure there's some kids out there who would appreciate a nice long story.
Okay.
By the soothing voice of Charlie Adams.
Sure, man.
But if I'm going children's book, you know, I think I'd have to go with a Dr. Seuss classic and go One Fish, Two Fish, Red Fish, Blue Fish.
I want to start using that term again for football. You know, when they go for those pick sixes. Got it from a YouTube channel. Said it back my sophomore year. Just never picked up saying it again. Mainly because we never really saw any Cranston East pick sixes. So, oh well. Yeah, one fish, two fish, red fish, blue fish, pick six. If only I could say that.
The one thing that Cranston East pick six reminds me of is the Cranston East inaugural Thunderbolt Sports Media TikTok. Nas Million, I believe, with a pick six in that video.
Yeah.
Of course, Barberi pointing at the camera after. What happened to the TikTok as Thunderbolt Sports Media president? What happened to it?
Well, you can't ask me. I mean, we tried. I mean, we thought we found the right people to run it. The problem is they haven't been running it. So, oh well.
We do have the right person on staff at Thunderbolt Sports Media, but it's up to her if she wants to pick that up. Jocelyn, you know,
I mean,
don't want to fill up her plate too much. It's all good.
Okay. Are you going to homecoming, Chaz?
Nope.
Of course not.
Nope.
That is another year where Chaz Adams failed to live up to and show up to one of the biggest events.
Not planning on it. You know, there's a lot of great things that are up.
Save Dupree.
It's supposed to rain in the morning on Saturday, but the afternoon is clear, and my goal is clear. I'm planning on going to the course and getting some time in at the driving range.
Yeah, good for you, Charlie. Oh, it's raining all day. Spotty, I guess, around the 30-40 range.
Hopefully Emmett isn't listening, but tomorrow I get to drive to school tomorrow. A little rare appearance for Chaz the Car 43 at Cranston East.
So you haven't decided to name it the Chazmobile?
Nope. It is Chaz the Car 43. It'll be at East tomorrow. Hopefully Emmett's not listening to this. And if you are, Emmett, you're not getting a ride. Don't ask.
Maybe he's doing stats today. As Dupree goes in.
Stat right there. Stat that. Another save.
There's like 50 people talking to our cameraman right now. Larry Yin. Shout out to him.
Didn't know we would have to consider popularity when choosing a cameraman for this game.
Yeah. Out of bounds. Yeah, what's wrong with Adam Sandler Day again?
I thought it was just a weak theme. I didn't think many would participate in it. When it was all said and done, It seemed like a pretty decent turnout, couple
Yeah.
good participants as always, but you know, there's always room for another Twix and Twizzler Thursday.
Okay. All right. Candy cane opposite day, I guess. If we ever do a Christmas Spirit Week.
Are Spirit Weeks intentionally scheduled on a short week?
Maybe. I don't know.
Seems like a common
I mean,
theme.
the homecoming game was scheduled on a short week, so we kind of had to roll with that. So,
Homecoming game, of course, coming to you live from Fans Only Sports Network tomorrow. Cranston East facing off against Barrington in a league matchup. How do you think that one goes? Unless you want to save some for the podcast.
I'll save it for the podcast. Watch it wherever you watch your podcast. Missed. Try. But Bolts find space. Can they find cash? They can't.
Good takeaways, though. Keeping the pressure on, not letting the Lynx advance too far down the field.
Got about 5 minutes to go. It's a toss. Out.
While we're here at a soccer game, I don't even know if it's completely released yet, but there's a new soccer game out on all platforms. EA FC 24 just dropped. Of course, dropping the FIFA name from their game. It's looking like the exact same game as always.
Well, I mean, they just dropped the name, not the actual game.
Gave it a little go around and it feels identical.
Well, I mean, what else can you expect from EA?
Please, Madden, go back to 2K.
High left.
Scoreboard operator, potentially?
Potentially, Gracie Hall is the one on the attempt.
Good thing we walked around the stadium looking for someone. We would not be in this booth for sure.
Yeah, most definitely not. Oh yeah. Yeah. For 18 to go. Well, tossing it in, Sadie Berube. Well, no, Sadie Schiller. And out of bounds.
Ball rolling out of bounds. Tim, what's your opinion on what everyone wants to talk about apparently? Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce.
I said it on the podcast previously, I think. Actually, no, I don't think so. But from a commentator's perspective, the entire history of broadcasting as we know it is ruined now because of this relationship, at least for the next however long they're together for.
I just think it was crazy how Travis Kelce scores a touchdown and all we got to see was Taylor Swift the entire time.
It's like she was calling the plays upstairs. Like Eric Bieniemy up there, except he's in Washington now, and I forget who the actual OC is for Kansas City.
At least it's not Matt Canada.
At least it's not Matt Patricia, or any Matt out there.
Or not Mike McDaniel, Josh McDaniels.
What's going up there in Las Vegas? City of Sin.
Seems like the Jones family does not have the best of times when they're involved
Not
in
a
Vegas.
great day for anybody, any of the Jones in the NFL.
Chandler Jones and then John Jones in the UFC both seem to struggle when it comes to Las Vegas, to say the least.
I think the cornerback Jonathan Jones is on IR. Under 2 minutes to go. Referee's on the clock. We got a corner. Gracie Hall.
Windy up here.
Good save.
Of course, time frozen on our screen as last 2 minutes kept on the field.
Yep. We'll get to commercial for 10 minutes and bring it back.
This has been all in all a relatively uneventful first half
Yeah.
for both teams.
More defensive ended than anything, really. Your crew to be on play-by-play, Chaz Adams on analyst, and Larian on camera. That looks to be the whistles for halftime. Blanked, fired, 0-0 at the half. We'll send you to break. your hands up. Welcome back. Tied up affair here. Entry the second half, 0-0. Jameen, Chaz Adams, Larry and your crew. You know, Chaz has been a very kind of back and forth type of situation, but not the scoring situation you expect. Just a lot of here they almost score a goal, there they almost score a goal. Nobody scores a goal. Who needs to break?
East needs to break out, get on the board, and get some momentum going. This team it's slow starting season for them, and it's no better time than now. They're still in the game at halftime. They got plenty of time to get ahead and get out of here with, I think, their first win of the season.
Yeah, hopefully. You did say that Lincoln School was a nobody school. How do you feel about that statement after what we saw here?
Just reinforces that East needs to do better. I mean, there's literally, I don't think I've ever heard of Lincoln School in my life. The only Lincoln School I heard of was the Lincoln Lions, but apparently there's two.
By the way, what sports does Rocky Hill play other than field hockey and like the other stick sports?
I'm not sure.
It's like, because we see them for field hockey and maybe sometimes lacrosse, but never really anything else.
They must be hiding in a lower division than most of our sports teams.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
I don't know what division our field hockey team is, but there might not be enough teams to really have divisions, I guess.
There will be no JV after this.
Cenzaro not able to run that one down.
Well, we gotta update the roster sometime soon, Chaz. We have numbers I've seen but haven't gotten and confirmed the names of for Cranston East, and that's a problem because these people go to our school, and it's not gonna be fun.
Yep. Not gonna be. Just want to give a quick update for the other side of the soccer teams at Cranston East. The boys soccer team playing Narragansett on the road. They're tied up 0-0 at half.
Yeah.
A little similar to what's going on here.
What kind of laugh?
That is the same kid that was in the library on that fateful day.
Yeah. Oh, but now there's some guy. Oh, but now that same guy's
Like to apologize to any Trippy Red fans there. Throw in for Lincoln School.
Yeah, have you been eating any of your grapes? Have you been eating any more grapes, Chance?
No, never.
Why?
Just based off of that, I'm never touching a grape.
Okay, man.
I've never touched a grape. I never will.
Tossed in by Sadie Schiller. Yeah, and try to get it back in Kendra Sachin. Joss, recovered.
Took that one off the face, it looked.
Yeah, and that looked like Perry knocked it out.
Ooh.
There's on some I won't touch on that right now.
Seems like a lot of the players that were walking directly in front of the camera have exited stage left here at Cranston Stadium.
What? I've never seen a more famous cameraman than Larry Yen.
I don't know. I mean, how many athlete-turned-cameramen have you got?
I mean, there's been currently cameraman. Last year we had Z Ben Chen, the Chenster.
Oh, Athlete of the Year nominee.
yeah. His hard work and spirit got him the nomination.
How's Athlete of the Year going to work this year? We're going to be out of here in May. Are we working remotely after?
I think we announced them once it was the last day for seniors, so I think that's the way we'll rock it again.
Oh, yeah. We did actually have a purpose around announcing that.
Somebody having the time of his life down there. Corner kick.
Oh, what a zoom by the cameraman, Larry in. Hopefully, this ball does not go in the goal.
And trying to kick it. Need to kick it. Whistle.
Oh, the cameraman almost missed every single second of that shot. In my 10 minutes running camera before Larry arrived, I did feel like I had some great framing on the camera. Gonna be a goal kick here for Lincoln School. The Lynx kicking it down towards midfield, recovered by the Bolts, now back in possession of the Lynx. Now a good ball chance here, and the goalie's going to come out, stop it before anything can get too far. Goalie back in control, snuffing out the Thunderbolts' attempt there. Ooh. Little contact there between both sides. Tia Sanzaro with the takeaway. Now trying to break out.
All right. And off the foot of Perry. Madeline Flynn bumps it.
Oh, that's a big takeaway. Good save. Some ecstatic supporters of this girls' soccer team. I mean, we were the only ones here for the first half hour until around 4:30.
I've never seen a rambunctious crowd.
Turns out all you have to do is schedule practice right before the game, and all the football team seems to stick around and cheer on their fellow athletes.
Yeah, and get Larry Dox on the camera. Of course, Zoom, the Larry doesn't work as well as Zoom the Shoom, or Shoom the Zoom.
Or whatever I called him last week.
What did you call him, Chad?
Zoom? The Zoom? Caleb Zoom, the Zoom. But
Pronounced like Shoom, Chad.
Been informed that it is Shoom. Little thing I'm curious about is peak hockey. You know, we were down there last weekend. It was a cold atmosphere. How grateful are you to be back in Rhode Island?
I am grateful enough. I love Rhode Island. I love the Rhode Islanders. I really love some of the people in RI, especially those right next to me.
Hooray.
But, okay. But, yeah. Good to be back. I know you'll be in Connecticut.
What the? Hartford, Connecticut, yep.
Yeah.
Trinity College calling some more peak hockey this Sunday. And I'll be bringing along the most famous cameraman east of the Mississippi. Or, I don't know my cardinal directions that well, but I think we're east.
Yeah, Mr. Worldwide, Larry in.
Larry is trying to convince me to drive 45 minutes extra the other way to go to New Haven for some great pizza.
New Haven.
New Haven, Connecticut, 45 minutes away.
I thought you said there was good eats in Hartford already.
Oh, I'm sure there are, but
And now New Haven?
Sally's a Pizza is apparently the greatest spot, according to the formidable pizza reviewer Dave Portnoy.
Okay, picked up by the Lincoln School. And I just realized I forgot the I in Lincoln. Oh well. They get back possession.
Corner kick opportunity, I think. Should be a good chance here. Looks like Lily got on in the corner again.
Yeah, Charlie Adams. I have a question. I know you're gonna try and bring me home, but can we stop by the Dollar Tree real quick? We need some necessities for home.
Where's the Dollar Tree?
Uh,
There's a Dollar Tree near you?
It's on the way home. It's near the laundromax. Actually, at the header left
Ooh.
side.
Definitely the best chance so far for the Bolts. So we're talking on Cranston Street?
Yeah, on Cranston Street, just on the way home. If you're following Cranston, just you'll see it.
I'm sure I won't.
Yeah, gotta pick up the necessities. I'll cash out you $10.
You don't got cash?
I did have $10 in actual cash, but I paid for Ashton Allison's homecoming ticket, and then he cashed out 10 to me.
Those tickets cost $10, huh?
Yes, they are $10.
I
A very
wouldn't-
affordable price.
I wouldn't know.
They were a very affordable price, Chaz, and then you decided not to
You know,
buy them.
I'm saving up
Over.
for prom. What was tickets last year for senior prom? wasn't it?
They're like $30. You can't. What?
I don't know about that. I might have to save
What do you-
save for college.
How do you manage to college?
I might have to save for college.
How do you manage to? You need every extra penny, huh?
Hey, I missed junior prom. I won't miss senior prom. Everything else in between, I do not care. I do not. There's they all get home from. All my friends will get home from this dance every time. They all say, "Oh yeah, it was all right." Yeah, okay. I'm $10 richer, pal.
Okay.
You know what I can do with $10? I can go down to Sonia's Near East. This is a good chance. A little
Save.
too hard. I can go down to Sonia's Near East Deli before 5 p.m. because they close so early, and I can get an atomic bomb for $10.
Okay, you know what you could also get for $10?
What?
My groceries.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Let me just see if I have $10. I'm not trying to charge my card. Actually, I'm not trying to give out cash too. I like keeping cash on me. Oh, I don't
Okay.
have it. For those looking to rob me, I have a 50, a 20, and a 5.
You have 50. You just have a random 50 on you.
Yep.
What do you need the 50 for?
I don't even know how I got it. It might have been a split of an 100.
These are the type of conversations we need to be having on the podcast. Dupree trying to secure you finally. To the loud applause of the crowd.
It's a great time to zoom in for the cameraman there. Play is dead, and he's able to get a good shot
Wow,
of
he's
the
able to
goalie.
like zoom it out fully too. I mean,
He zooms it out a little too much. I'm not gonna lie.
how? Why?
Like to see a little more smooth zooming
I mean, this
out
is
of
like how
Larry's
the
docks.
soccer broadcasts do it, right?
They usually just stay in here, but I think they have a tracking. They got a rail cam,
Yeah,
so they
these
can actually
are
go
the-
side to side.
These are the conversations we'd be having, as maybe we haven't had a conversation about this deflected defense. Strong.
Lynx players can't believe it. Great defense by the Thunderbolts.
And of course, the Bolts could have had a goal earlier on the other side if the referees called it in, but instead it kind of hit the crossbar a little bit and kind of hit the net. It's kind of questionable. But corner kick. Set up try.
Kick out of bounds? Yep. Straight back out of bounds. I'm looking at Lincoln School. They got sisters on the team. It looks like big, can't assume relation, but we'll go with sisters.
I mean, what
both
else?
on the field. It could be cousins, share the same last name. But not sure if East has any relations. Oh, of course they do.
Huh?
East has the Acevedo sisters, and
Yep.
Lincoln School's
Yeah,
matching
we got
them.
a lot of sibling combos here. You got the Paradas. You got the Compradas.
That was a great slide tackle. Clean slide tackle. And we also have the Chen lineage. The Chen
Dynasty.
does not stop.
And of course, we formerly had the Yin Dynasty.
The Holtzman dynasty, too.
Yeah.
These are
high.
None of them match the Chen dynasty and the length of the lineage, but the Holtzman dynasty might have them in power a little. Roman Empire versus
And don't
the Constantinople.
yeah, don't forget the upcoming Yin. I'm trying to find a rhyme. I don't know, the Yin Empire.
Wow.
Shout out Lisa Yin at tennis right now.
Of course, doing more hockey games on Sunday, and you won't be joining me
No.
due to sushi.
Hey, family bonding time. Perry on the toss and to directly was Kendra Satine.
Family bonding, of course, more important than bread, but what's more important is what kind of sushi we're getting in from where.
Well, definitely not the ones with cream cheese in them. I have to tell you that.
I've only had California rolls at the Natick
Only
Mall.
California rolls?
At the Natick Mall.
Only California rolls?
They were good though. There
Yeah,
was
but
like
gonna
four
have to
of
be
them.
the only things you eat.
That's the only time I've ever touched sushi.
Ain't that the one with the seaweed hidden with the rice?
I'm not even sure. Those seaweed chips, those like seaweed chips, are bad.
How?
They are terrible.
They provide umami flavor. Maybe umami flavor here for the links. Out.
I remember Evan Morel giving me one of those.
You're not appreciating the
seaweed
umami
chips.
flavor.
No, I was actually top 5 worst things I've ever had. Actually, I like a lot of food.
You gotta eat it with stuff. It's not like a just eat it raw kind of thing.
Well, it was seasoned. They were like seasoned with something.
No,
But
it was dry. You
yeah,
eat
it
them
was-
with rice. As
here we
we
go.
have a clear ball, and it goes out of bounds. Here, only How are you gonna recommend me to eat the only one sushi we eat? I'm not trusting you in your opinion, Jeff.
they're the most popular, I believe. They do seem to get a lot of hate though. For their
I mean, I'm not hating on the California roll. I think it's fine and dandy. But the fact that it's the only thing you've ever eaten is imitation crab, cucumber, and rice and seaweed. Saved there by the links. I mean, have you ever had anything with actual fish in it?
sushi wise,
Yes.
nope, never. That was the only experience with sushi. They came in a platter. There was a little like salad with like cabbage, I think, and some other things. But the worst part about it was they gave me a little wasabi. I'm
Okay.
a fan, but I picked up some of the salad, and I picked up every single bit of the wasabi that they gave me
You gotta
underneath the
you
salad.
pinch it.
No, it was a.
They need to find the space to the middle.
Oh my goodness, these fans. We might as well just say this fan at this point. It's the same kid, but he has no quit in him.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying, dude. It's like there's 500 million trillion different types of sushi out there. You try the California roll,
Oh,
as we see a roll to the goalkeeper.
13 keeps running down these passes that are trying to get through for scoring opportunities, and it's playing a big part in this game still being tied.
Yeah, I'm so sorry to the audience right now, but to the 4 concurrent viewers, but not 2 actually. Never mind. But
Don't blink, I guess. Like, there was a salad, and like my brother had the same dish, and there was a little middle thing with the wasabi. I had like a little bit, but
Yeah.
I picked up the salad with a fork, and I ate it. And then like the little cartoon like steam coming out of your ears. It was just
right,
pain.
because you ate an entire wad
It
of
was
wasabi.
Yeah, I mean,
You
I
ate the
didn't want
entire
to.
thing?
I had no choice. I didn't know it was coming. It
What
was
do
a
you mean
sneak
no
attack.
choice?
Caught me by surprise.
Alright, explain to me how that entire wad of wasabi got into your...
I mean, it was like penny sized, maybe. A little height to it. Maybe like a stack of 4 pennies, if we're talking pennies. But, like, I couldn't avoid it. It was just inevitable. Like Thanos, it was inevitable. I had no
Kid,
choice.
you're not supposed to eat wasabi like that.
That figured it out very quickly. I knew it before. It wasn't my choice.
And
I'm
how?
trying to
What do
say.
you mean it wasn't your choice?
I didn't know it was coming. It was really a sneak attack.
What, the wasabi?
Yeah, little.
Have you ever seen anybody in any show or any movie whatsoever, or anybody in real life, or like, I don't even know if you watch food. Oh, let's see, a corner kick. High. Header. Unsuccessful.
Off the mark. I mean, I didn't do it on purpose. It's going back in towards the goal. I didn't want to. I was upset, you know. I wanted to dip my California rolls into wasabi, but there was
You
no more
dipped
wasabi.
it?
What do you want me to do? Spread it?
You
Like,
use
it's
your
just a-
chopsticks.
There was no
Down
chopsticks.
the middle. Trying to pass. Trying to clear on the ball right now. Sadie Schiller. Back at it. Maggie McDonald. Nope.
I think you're overestimating the authenticity of this mall food. Or, I don't know, there might have been chopsticks,
Yeah, I
but they
don't
might have
care.
took one look at me and gave me
Yeah,
a fork and knife.
It might
But-
as well been fried chicken, sushi, rice roll, fried rice roll, or whatever.
There probably
But
was.
nobody's dipping. Nobody's straight up dipping sushi into their wasabi.
I
They do
mean-
it with a soy sauce. Trying to clear, they do.
There was probably chopsticks available, but I think they might have just given a look at me and handed me the fork and knife. I'm thankful for it.
Kid, you can use your hands.
Here, let's take a peek at what this
I'm
place
just
was.
saying, it's not really a cultural thing in Japan to use chopsticks. I mean, it's recommended, but a lot of people use their hands. But you can't use your hands here in soccer. Header, as Lincoln tries to clear it out again. It's been back and forth. I swear to God, we've been talking more about the ridiculousness of your sushi thing than this.
Just think about how close we were to this game being 1-0 East. I mean, it was a matter of inches or a matter of ref discretion. We could have had a 1-0 game since 20 minutes in, but we're still stuck even now. You gotta wonder how that call affected Cranston East.
Yeah. Well, if only we had conversations like these on a Thunderbolt Sports Talk. I'm gonna berate you tomorrow more. Thunderbolt Sports Talk, anywhere you watch your podcast.
I'd like to give a shout out to Google Maps for always needing an update every time I try to go to it from the Safari website.
Under 20 minutes to go. I think I don't know yet. They might just call it a draw. Yeah, they'll call it a draw. I don't know. I've never experienced it in my life. As
Tim, your first experience with hockey last weekend is, of course, empty net. You pull the goalie and get an extra attacker.
Yeah.
Do you think soccer should implement that rule?
Oh, it's their choice if they want to.
Oh, wow.
I mean, yeah, it'd make it more fun, especially like in the late stages when it's a blowout.
That was a great move. I mean, if you're chasing a goal,
Middle, off the deflection of Annabelle Schiller.
they're still in control.
Now up front, fire, save!
Oh. Just overran the ball. But they're still controlling it near.
Trying to get it back, speeding the other way, on the move. Kendra Satine now out of bounds. Yeah, we have Caleb Chu here now.
Also have Adrian Tim, who I believe was your broadcast partner
Yeah,
yesterday.
yesterday, along with Jaden Hang. Okay, now you drop your phone. I don't know, at least you didn't dip in wasabi.
That's what I was trying to do. I was trying to figure out what the place was, but phone's not appreciative of my, I guess, lack of cultural respect.
It's not cultural respect. It's stupid. What you did was just unbelievable. You've never. Is that the first time you've ever tried sushi? Is that the first time you've ever seen sushi? Has nobody ever in your life eaten sushi?
Shout out to the social media guy on Fans Only Sports Network who goes through these games and picks out plays. I don't know what he bases them off, but good luck.
Maybe he picks up the sushi lines.
I'd also like to thank him for.
Oh, high shot! Off to the left.
Like to thank the social media manager for editing that white versus gray highlight reel.
Yeah.
First play-by-play I did on hockey that weekend.
Yeah.
But
good thing we didn't talk about the third play-by-play.
that highlight reel was a little rough. But
I mean, I'm not talking about the highlight reel itself, but
yeah, well, I mean,
we need a battle whistle.
You know, I'd like to ask whoever you are. I'm not 100% sure, so I'm not going to make any assumptions. But please follow me back. I mean, you're tagging Tim in the bio, but I'd appreciate it.
Shout out your account right now.
You know, at Chazman43, if you're listening, you can just tag me in our future broadcasts starting this Sunday. But you know, Tim wants to start a race to 300 followers.
I already reached 300, bro.
Oh, I'm unfollowing you.
Whoa. My fault.
This race ain't over. I think it has a little in part to do with the little tags that you receive on the Fans Only Sports post that I
it's not that.
Name.
It's not that.
Just networking. As Tim Yeen drops his keys a la me dropping my phone. This one going out of bounds.
You like my Spider-Man key thing? As we have an injury on the field, 14:31 to go. We'll send you to commercial. as Kendra Satine, who had a lot of possession on the ball, just injured right there. Wishing the best for her. Timmy and Chaz Adams on the call if you're joining us right now. 14:31, still a tied affair at 0-0 apiece.
It's been 0-0, but it's been a stronger half, I'd say, for Cranston East. They got really close back-to-back times. It's really loud outside of this box, I'm not going to lie. It's louder than football games.
Yeah, that's surprising. 14:31 to go.
Okay.
Tried, but good deflection on the defense.
Just going to get out for a goal kick. Tim, I'd like to take this opportunity to encourage you to buy Party Animals. It's a brand new game, and it's...
Is it like the Fall Guys and all that?
If you've ever played Rubber Bandits, or if you've ever played Gang Beasts,
Oh yeah, Gang Beasts.
it's
like
a
that.
pretty similar idea, but it is a lot of fun to play with a bunch of people, and it's cross-play and cross-gen, so even all those people who are still
what's like
working.
the goal? What's like the goal?
Well, there's multiple modes, There's free-for-all, where you just beat each other up like Gang Beasts, or you can play a team-based game.
And
So.
out of bounds.
There's multiple sports you can play. You can play football and hockey and soccer in it. You know how those probably go.
Yeah.
But there's also, you can ask our cameraman, Larry, after the game.
I think he's busy with conversation right now. I mean, I would say he's busy for, doing camera, but he's got a lot on his plate, man. Mr. Larry's Docs.
Speaking of a lot on his plate, he's questioning about what food to go after. Can't go to Applebee's. No more unlimited wings.
Oh.
But we can go to Olive Garden for their unlimited pasta.
Okay.
Looking like...
When I try to go for those unlimited wings at Applebee's, some dude, some person ate all of them before we could even arrive at the dang place. I mean, how? Who's eating all these wings?
I think they just saw teenagers and said, yeah, we're not serving them. But, they get rid of the unlimited wings and another takes its place in Olive Garden. Probably just as mid. But someone's got to do it, so.
Oh, I forgot to turn on the clock. 11:45 to go. Hi, Sailor. Stopped. They have a chance. They need to score. They're back up. Fires away to the middle. And no good.
If number 24 could have redirected that towards the goal, I would have been big. Let's take a little second. Take a little second, talk about, I know something that we'll talk about on Thunderbolt Sports Talk tomorrow. We're going to talk about Damian Lillard and the Miami Heat's ability to be interested in everyone and get no one. They're the kings of keeping Tyler Hero, apparently. And I can just keep on going talking about it as Miami Heat will not be winning anything in the East forever until LeBron James comes back. Free kick from the 50-yard line for the Lynx. Not sure if Tim's mic isn't working because...
No, it's working. It's definitely working, Chaz.
Oh, it's just... Turns out Miami didn't have the package, a big enough.
No, we did have the package, Chaz. It's just that Joe Cronin is a crony.
Is Kenny Spoelstra still coaching up there?
I have no clue.
Fake fan.
What? I care about Eric Spoelstra, not the Kenny version.
Eric Spoelstra? That's the head coach?
Yeah, Eric Spoelstra is the head coach for the Miami Heat.
Who did I say?
You said Kenny Spoelstra.
I don't know who that is.
Why'd you say it?
It's all good.
At the brief side of the net.
You know, Tim, we're under 10 minutes here at Cranston Stadium, still tied 0-0, and the way it's going, I don't see it ending any other way but 0-0.
Yeah.
But I'd love to be surprised. Almost as surprised as Damian Lillard going.
Okay. Back in midfield. They advance to the side of Lincoln. Yeah, that ball kicked away like the Trailblazers kicked away Dame Lillard.
They got a good package though.
Head out.
Ayton and
DeAndre Ayton?
Drew Holiday coming back just for Damian Lillard.
And I guess we have Drew Holiday next on the people we should probably get.
Luckily for Celtics fans, it looks like if everything goes right and Celtics get what they want, Drew Holiday might become a Boston Celtic, and the Boston Celtics might go back-to-back.
8:15 to go. No, that was a... I have to ask, Chaz, did you enjoy the Ime Udoka era more or the current Joe Mazzulla era?
They're all the same. Every single Celtics team, it doesn't matter who's coaching them apparently, it just gets to the Eastern Conference Finals and
loses to the Miami Heat.
Well, they lost once.
They lost twice.
Oh, yeah. Well, one of them was the bubble, so.
Okay.
Everyone knows that's a Mickey Mouse championship anyways.
You're just mad because bad.
Well, you know.
I don't know, Chaz.
It's going to be interesting to see what the Heat do without Udonis Haslem. I feel like that's the big story.
Yeah. Kind of bounds. I guess we can have Goran Dragic can always come back. Generally Perry to toss. 7:08.
Less than 7 to go.
Get out.
No, I'm looking around the stands and I'm starting to realize why it's so loud. Half the football team's at the top of the bleachers, the other half is at the bottom. You got to think that this is because Larry Inn is sitting at the top with the camera.
Yeah, shout out Larry's Docs.
High kick by the goalie.
Oh my God.
Tim, just checking in. What Fill It Out Friday did you sign up for?
You sign up for the 1:30 one.
1:30. You know,
Yeah.
I'm signed up for the 12:30 because 1 o'clock, Bryant University visit. Me and Larry will be there. So
I think they're laughing about your Bryant University visit now. First it was Trippie Red, now it's
I
Bryant.
disagree.
Yeah.
Oh my.
We got 5:40 to go.
Another breaking news to break some results for Cranston East Sports. Boys soccer tying 0-0 draw.
A good time to ask whether they had an overtime period.
Perhaps. Oh, this is a good chance. 1-on-1. knocked out of bounds.
Sharp 5 minutes to go. Corner try. Cranston East need to cash in right now. 4.5 to go. High. Finds its way to Perry. Left side and deflected.
Another corner. Back-to-back chances from the corner for Lily Guyon to make something happen as time winding down.
Roll for 3 and take it in.
Fair chance that was the last major scoring opportunity in this one. Hopefully you get a little good defense here and come out of here with a draw. Hopefully I didn't just commentator curse.
I probably did.
Well, calling enough East games, you start to wonder if it's the commentator curse or just something else.
Yeah, maybe. Hopefully. Okay.
Maybe we should just put this guy on the mic instead. This dude, I'm sure he can be heard loud and clear at this point.
Oh, they can hear you though.
So it was probably better that way. He could hear me in the library.
You got under 3 minutes to go. The short corner covered safely.
It was a throw-in, so that might account for the
Oh.
short distance on it.
Oh, I didn't see
But-
that.
I think that kid has crossed under the camera about 10 times this game, and I'm starting to think he's just doing it for fun.
Oh my god. Dupree needs to chase it down. She does.
No, Dupree's been solid in net. Nothing getting by her yet.
Count 2 minutes to go.
Crossing now. Good takeaway.
The referees have call on when to end. Drive to the goalkeeper.
Oh. Do the Bolts have something here late? Nope, they don't. Okay. Down the field it goes to the goalie. Good pass. Trying to lead it too far. Kept in bounds? Nope.
Good look to be a draw. If they can generate.
I'm going to have a throw in
Um,
on the attacking end of things with under, who knows at this point, under 2 minutes at least.
Dupree. And what is likely the last pickup by her in the game.
If They cleared this back into midfield. I think they might call it there. As Dupree picks up the ball again.
It'll bounce, but not exactly to midfield.
There it is. I'll take that as a correct prediction from me.
It's not a loss, but it is a draw. 0-0 your final. Gonzalez, no goals scored. Lost saves by Dupree.
And that does it right there. That's zero goals, zero scoring for Cranston East teams not named the girls' tennis.
Other than Jameen and Chaz Adams and Larry in on camera, along with its entourage of football teammates. Have a good night. Peace.